All right, there we go. We are live for Jaguars Bills. We got the ball first. Jacksonville getting the ball first on 35-yard line.
Should be a good game.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. I think this will. We got two good ones last night. I think this will be another good one to start today.
So I'd say your poor Packers last night had a 21-3 lead, and
Yep, 21-3 at halftime and blew it. 31 lost 31-27, I believe it was.
surprisingly it wasn't the Bears choking this time, which is something you don't hear very often.
I know. I think Jacksonville going backwards to start.
I'm going to see if I can switch my broadcast up here and get caught up quicker because I'm literally just watching the kickoff.
Dang. Yeah, they're already punting.
See if this one's any better. No, that's the same one. It ain't going to be any better. But anyhow, who do you have winning this game?
I want to say Jacksonville, but I think Buffalo's gonna get the win. Unfortunately, I think they'll beat them. But I want the Jags to win.
I want Buffalo to win because we have Jacksonville's pick.
Yeah, yeah. You want them uh to be done as quick as they possibly can. One and done. Get out of there. Pretty good punt down to like the 5-yard line.
See. Yeah, my antenna's out right now, so I'm trying to find a half decent broadcast on Dofu that's actually working. Let's see. All right, I think I'm finally caught up. I'm just about to see the Bills' 1st and 10 play.
Okay, yeah, you're not too far now.
I do think when you really look at this game's really going to come down to how well Jacksonville's defense holds up against Cook and Allen, and how well Lawrence plays. Really, more so how well Lawrence plays than anything.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it'll depend on the quarterbacks.
Alrighty, 2nd and 7 coming up for Buffalo from their own 9-yard line. Allen under center. One wide to the left, takes a snap back to pass, looking, flips it out to Shakir, and he will be brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, Newsom made a good tackle on him.
Not gonna lie, I completely forgot we traded Greg Newsom to Jacksonville. I know a lot of people are saying Jacksonville won that trade out of the gate, but the more the season has gone on, the Browns won that trade by quite a lot.
Oh no, Newsom's been pretty good for him.
Allen back to pass, has time, firing left side, caught by his man, makes a man miss, and pushed out of bounds at his own 23. I'm not sure who that was, but I think Buffalo needs to go get a wide receiver this offseason.
They've been needing that ever since Diggs left. They just don't have. They just don't have another weapon.
I
And
mean, don't
Keon
get me
Coleman
wrong, they
hasn't.
have
Keon Coleman hasn't done what they thought he'd do. He's been pretty underwhelming.
they had Amari Cooper for that half a season, and then
Hmm. Yeah.
that was pretty much it. What's that going to be? Holding on Buffalo? Yeah.
And Shakir's been solid, but he's more of a 2 than a 1.
Yeah, I would say the same thing about Ibuka too.
Hmm. Yeah.
Not that they're not good, but more so just stature than talent. Allen empty backfield on 1st and 20. 3 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Allen gets it out quickly, has his man on the screen, makes a man miss, and he will pick up most of the penalty yardage and a little bit more. It'll be 2nd and 8. Already getting a little chippy.
Yeah, it is.
2nd and 8. Allen empty backfield again. Man in motion. Back to pass. Has time. Firing right side. Has his man. And that one will be hauled in for a 10-yard pickup and a Buffalo first down. That's the only thing with the Bills. They don't have really bad receivers. They just have a solid group of guys that's just able to get the job done.
Yeah, they do. Shakir's pretty good, but like I said, I think he's like a number 2. But then they just have 3 or 4 or 5 guys that just all step up randomly. It's a different guy each game, getting the plays done.
Buffalo's picking up a lot of flags early. Well, not a lot, but for what point we're in the game right now, a good amount. First and 15 coming up for Buffalo from their own 30-yard line. Allen, the shotgun running back on his right hip, 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Allen back to pass under pressure, rolling out to his left. He's going to try and take off, and he will, and he'll pick up about 5 yards. Well, I guess you also have Kincaid too for Buffalo, but outside of that, you don't really have a primary number 1.
Yeah, yeah, him and Knox is solid as a backup tight end. Their
I'd say
tight ends are
Buffalo
pretty good.
arguably has the best tight end duo in NFL, but outside of that, they don't have a true weapon outside of James Cook and
Oh yeah,
Shakir.
definitely. Yeah, definitely.
3rd and 6 coming up for Buffalo. 8:10 here to go in the first quarter. Clock rolling. Allen in the shotgun, running back on his left hip. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Allen takes a snap, back to pass, has time, firing over the middle, incomplete. Intended for Kincaid, I believe. Just put that one too far out in front of him.
Yeah, he did just a little bit out of his reach. He wasn't able to grab that one.
So Buffalo will punt it away for the first time today. And waving and making the fair catch at his own 20 is Washington. And that is where Jacksonville will start for their second offensive drive of the game. I think it'll definitely be interesting from the standpoint of who can score more points in the second half more so than the first half.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm thinking so too. It'll be interesting to see. Um, what offense is able to get the edge because both defenses I think are pretty solid.
Yeah, both defenses are definitely, middle of the pack or better. No, obviously, not to throw any shade at Jacksonville, but they are in the second worst division in the NFL. Pretty
Yeah.
much every single year, except for this year, the division was actually pretty competitive. But it's pretty much either Texans or Jacksonville. That's all it is in the AFC South. Some years you get the Colts mixed in, but outside of that, that's pretty much all
Mhm.
that you see every year.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah, one question I will ask here while we are on break. Obviously, with the NFL playoffs having the 1 seed get the bye, and then the top 4 seeds get the home games.
Mhm.
I'm of the belief, let's say, for example, the Texans have what, 2 or 3 more wins than the Steelers this year, and they're going on the road to play in Pittsburgh. I'm
Yeah.
of the belief that even though you win your division, if the other team has a better record, you should still play on the road.
Yeah, I think so too. I kinda lean that way. I don't like seeing or like yesterday, you had the Rams, they had to go on the road to play the Panthers.
Like 9-8 Carolina versus
Yeah.
12-5 Los Angeles. Like,
Yeah, when the Rams won, like, 4 or 5 more games than the Panthers did in the regular season, they just were in a better division.
and take nothing away from Carolina. They had a great season, but
Oh, yeah,
it's just
100%, yeah.
Bryce Young starting to definitely show through over there. Lawrence in the shotgun, running back on his right hip. 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. And that's going to be a false start in Jacksonville. That was a obvious one. I think it's also, well, speaking on the topic of Jacksonville, I think it's time we have a new debate for best kicker in the NFL. At this point, I think unanimously it was Justin Tucker before everything that happened around him.
Hmm.
But I think by the time it's all said and done, Little will probably be the best kicker in NFL history.
I think so. I mean, just the kicks that dude can make are just insane.
I mean, he's making what, 74 yarders with 2 or 3 yards to spare in warm up?
Yeah, with
I mean,
plenty
that's
of yardage to
ridiculous.
spare on him.
I mean, right now, him and Brandon Aubrey are the two best kickers in NFL, and it's not really that close.
I think so. Yeah, yeah. Him and Aubrey are definitely at the top.
3rd and 2 coming up for Lawrence and Jacksonville. Lawrence out of the shotgun, handoff up the middle. ETN makes a man miss and plows forward all the way up to the 40, and that'll be a new set of downs for Jacksonville. I think the key to beating Buffalo is jumping on them early. They've historically struggled to get out of the gate this season. If you can jump on them early and sustain that success, you're usually set up pretty good.
Oh yeah.
As that one's almost intercepted. It'll be
Yeah,
second
threw it
and
just a
10.
little bit behind his man.
So here's the main debate I've been hearing of recently. Defense Rookie of the Year. Is it Emenworry or is it Schlesinger?
That's a good. Good Lord.
Lawrence firing over the middle. It's intercepted.
Intercepted. Threw it straight to him.
And he is brought down at the Jacksonville 32. I don't think he ever saw him. That was right at his face mask.
Yeah, threw it straight at him. At least you see Lawrence hustling in there making the tackle.
I heard you as soon as he dropped back to pass, I heard you say, "Oh Lord." I'm like, well, pick coming.
Yeah.
Back to back, not great throws by Lawrence there on the pass on first down. That was behind his man. That was just about intercepted. And then one that was
Yeah.
intercepted. So not a great start really for either offense to this point. Because I know Emenworry has really picked up steam late in the season. And I know he's going to get the popularity, obviously, because he's on Seattle and they're actually winning games.
Hmm.
But he also missed 5 games.
Yeah, personally, I would pick Schlesinger.
I mean, I'm not trying to be biased as a Browns fan, but Schlesinger leads him in every single major statistical category except for sacks. They're tied in with each 2.5 and passes defended.
Yeah, I mean, he got 11 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks. He got 156 tackles.
And
Like that would be my pick.
I think it would be fair to say that's pretty much highway robbery if Emenworry wins it over Schlesinger.
Yeah, I would have to agree on that one.
But knowing my and the Browns luck, trust me, he'll get robbed. 3rd and 6 coming up for Buffalo. Allen Empty backfield, design quarterback run. What was that play call? He gets a yard. That play call has to signal they're going for it on fourth down. You got to think. Did Allen lose his helmet?
I think so.
Now, Buffalo also has one of the better kickers in the NFL as well. So,
They do, yeah.
Matt Prater, very consistent.
And has been for years.
They just took a delay game.
They're taking Josh Allen to the tent.
Probably just procedure stuff there, hopefully. As they do when any player's helmet comes off.
Yeah, hopefully nothing serious with him.
Already had enough stars injured this year. Micah Parsons, Patrick Mahomes, Scatterboo, Junkins. Burrow.
Yeah, it's been a lot of injuries.
50-yard attempt basically right down the middle. And just snuck it in uprights. So Buffalo has an early 3-0 lead with 2:54 to go here in the first quarter. Oh, I see why they put Allen in 10 now.
Yeah, kind of rough there. Slammed him on his head. Fell on him.
So we will go to ad break here. Once again, Buffalo up 3-0 on Jacksonville, 2:54 to go here in the first quarter. Quickly here, just one thing to add on while we're during break here. Quick, breaking news out of college football: Cam Coleman has committed to Texas. So if you're into college football or if you're a Texas fan, you now have Cam Coleman. All right, I am back here to continue the first quarter. 2:54 here to go, left in the first period.
Yeah, Allen seems to be all right. He's out of the tent walking around. He's got the iPad now. Hopefully he'll be all right.
Still, that is absolutely huge news for the Longhorns.
What was the news for them?
Cam Coleman just committed to Texas.
Oh wow, yeah, that is big. Yeah, that's a big pickup for them. He's one of those. He's top three receiver in the country.
Jacksonville on for their third drive of the game, I do believe.
Yes.
Lawrence under center, high formation. Man in motion from right to left, now back to the right. Play action, back to pass, flips it to his man, and he will be brought down right at the first down marker to mark him a yard short. Also, I don't know if you saw, but Auburn's freshman quarterback, I forget his exact name. Deuce Knight has officially committed to Ole Miss as well.
Okay. Yeah, they said Parker Washington's being evaluated for concussion right now. He's been Jacksonville's best receiver. Pretty much all season.
Well, speaking of Jacksonville receivers, what happened to Brian Thomas Jr.? I mean, he completely fell off the map.
It's the sophomore slump.
Big carry there for Tootin into the red zone.
Yeah, Tootin electric. We're getting them fired up here with some big runs.
It'll definitely be interesting to see how that Texas offense looks now with Cam Coleman.
What was that? You cut out on my end.
I said it'll definitely be nice to see what that Texas offense looks like now, especially with Cam Coleman, who is a bona fide top three, number one wide receiver, and that's something that Arch did not really have last year.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The only thing that worries me is that with bringing Cam Coleman in, Texas lost like all top five of their wide receivers, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Livingston hit the portal. I'm pretty sure Wingo hit the portal, if I'm not mistaken.
Be interesting to see where they end up.
Don't get me started on Ohio State. Jeez, Pete. The mass exodus going on in Columbus right now is proportions Ohio State has never seen before.
Yeah.
If there's a silver lining for Buckeye fans, it's that Earl Little Jr. is currently crystal balled to Ohio State.
Oh, that'll be big if you can get him.
I see a lot of people kind of Debbie Downing him and be like, "Who's this guy? He's not that good." If you truly watch college football, Earl Little Jr. is arguably one of the best safeties in college football, if not definitely one of the most underrated. I think that's especially huge after losing Fahim Delane yesterday to the portal.
Yeah, I think so.
There's got to be something going on behind the scenes. To have this many players leave,
Mm-hmm.
it's got to be more than just Heartline leaving.
Yeah, somebody else has to be gone, whether fired or they took a new job or something.
I hate to say it, but I think it might be Patricia.
I think so, yeah.
Based on the post he posted on Instagram or whatever, saying thank you and all that, I have a
Mm-hmm.
feeling he might be gone. Oh, here's a good one for you. The Browns have scheduled an interview with Mike McDaniels.
Oh, it is interesting.
I see a lot of Browns fans saying they want Harbaugh as head coach, McDaniels as OC, Schwartz as DC. That's a pipe dream. That's never going to happen.
First and goal, they tried kind of like shovel it to the tight end string, and he didn't go nowhere.
I'm about to see this play.
Yeah, he didn't go nowhere.
What was that supposed to be, like a
Oh, yeah,
jet
I
sweep
got no
shovel
idea what
pass or
that
something?
was.
Or I
I have
don't
no
know.
idea what they were trying to do on that one.
That was screwed from the start. Second and goal coming up for Jacksonville from about the Buffalo 2 or 3.
Yeah, that's where he is. He's right there, Brian Thomas Jr. Touchdown catch.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah, yeah, there he is. Showed up big time there on that one.
In your professional opinion, uh, who would you have the Packers pick with their first pick in the draft?
Well, it won't be till the second round pick. But I would like to see us go get a cornerback. Somebody that can get Nixon out of there.
A cornerback?
Yeah, I would like us to go get a cornerback. Nixon and Valentine just they're not gonna cut it.
I have a feeling I know the guy that you want.
I haven't looked too much.
Just from school and name base, I have a feeling I know the guy you want right now.
Who are you thinking?
Avion Terrell.
Oh, yeah, I mean I would love him, but he's not gonna he's not gonna end up where the Packers are picking at.
Know who I would
He's
find is a really
he'll be
interesting prospect to the Packers?
he'll be way out of there.
I would find it interesting. Jalen Everett.
Yeah, I wouldn't be against that. I like that.
Same thing with Colton Hood, except I'm iffy on Colton Hood yet. He was really a 1-year pop this year since McCoy was out the
Hmm.
whole season. So
Yeah, yeah, I could like it. I like him. I think Brandon Sissy from South Carolina could be another good pickup.
take
But
Igbenos and Mr. Angie.
I I think for where the Packers would be picking, I think the guy I would like to see him take there would be D'Angelo Pons from Indiana.
If we take a quarterback at number 6, I am going to lose my mind. This is what
especially because by that pick, it's probably going to be Ty Simpson.
if more even enters at this point.
Yeah, if he even goes.
with how abysmal that performance was against Indiana, that's going to absolutely just tank his stock.
I just think it's crazy that because of how weak this class is, just how weak this draft class is, that Cade Klubnik's probably going to be like a third round draft pick, third or fourth round.
I think that
Ooh, balls out on the kickoff. Who got it?
I think this draft class is definitely stronger than people give it credit for, but it's still on the weak.
Jacksonville has the football. Holy cow.
You just can't have that happen in a playoff game.
Uh-uh.
You can't.
If Jacksonville had the early turnover, they make up for it here. Get the ball back on the kickoff.
If Jacksonville punches it in here and makes it 14-3, I don't want to say it, but it might be alarm bells time for Buffalo already.
I wouldn't count anything out after the game last night.
True.
Unfortunately.
Okay, at least you guys can say you're in the playoffs. I only get to watch 5 wins a year.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true.
This is what I think the Browns need to do. They need to take Fano out of Utah at 6, and then take Lamu, or however you say his name, the other offense tackle out of Utah at their 20-some pick. And then go take Denzel Boston or Jacoby Lane in the second round.
Yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
I'm about to start doing mock drafts here once the Super Bowl happens. So
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start. I might throw a few out before, but yeah, I'm really gonna start with them then.
Lawrence in the shotgun, man in motion, hand off right side. It's ETN on the sweep, trying to get the edge. He will, and he'll pick up 8. Did you see what the Jets owner said about hiring John Harbaugh potentially?
No, I didn't.
I can't say it on air, but if you look at it, holy moly. Talk about a hot mic. Lawrence firing, that hit the ground. That had to hit the ground. There's no way he caught that. There's no way Myers caught that. No. Jeez, Pete, what a catch. Just about threw his third interception of the game. Well, not third, but
Yeah. Yeah, he's got to get that figured out. That's the third ball that could have been a sack there. He stepped right up into him.
Yeah, what was he trying to do there?
So it was that. Grab your soul with the sauce.
Oh, he kind of broke the.
He really didn't have nowhere to go on that one.
Yeah. He could have just thrown it away though.
Third and 12. Jaguars need to get a touchdown on this one.
Dylan Raiola is currently visiting Oregon.
Think they're gonna go for it or no?
I would go for it right here. Yeah.
Oh,
See,
really?
4th and 2 from the 9. You need the 7. I'd go for it. I mean, obviously a field goal helps, but it doesn't do.
It just
It
makes
doesn't do a whole lot. It just makes it a 7-point game. I'd go for the touchdown to go up 11. Especially you had all the momentum, forcing that fumble and stuff. Timeout. Yeah, because you got all the momentum, forcing that fumble on the kickoff. I'd take advantage of it and go get a touchdown instead of just kicking a field goal and giving Buffalo the momentum back.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm way behind you now, so.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I'm at the timeout on 4th down.
This person jokingly put out the Raiders are hiring Jerome Moore as their next head coach, and all the Raiders fans believed him, and they absolutely lost it. John Gruden 2.0. If you know, you know.
Yeah. Lawrence took it himself. He dove. It's going to be close.
I don't think he got there.
It's close. Very close. It looks like they're giving him a first down on the field, though.
They're going to have to review that. He was short. If you look at where the ref came in and spotted it at first, he was a whole half of football short. You got to review this.
I can't tell if
He's short.
if-
His knee went down a whole yard before.
I don't know if his knee hit right there. Let's see. They're showing a different angle now.
First down.
I don't think they're going to be able to overturn it. It is a first down. If his knee doesn't hit the ground right there. They reviewed it. They said first down.
Huh?
They used their virtual assistant. It said first down.
Yeah, but that's from the current spot. That's not actually reviewing it.
No, this didn't push.
Now you can still see the shade underneath his leg.
Yeah.
The shadow.
His knee didn't push.
Yeah, it was barely off the ground though.
Yeah, that had to be like
Yeah.
Jacksonville.
Just barely off the ground. The Buffalo's gonna challenge it, but I don't know what they're gonna
Wait,
see
but
that's gonna
if
overturn it.
I thought if your shin's hitting the ground as well, that also counts as your down, or is that only college?
I think that would still count as it being down, but I don't think it hit.
We got a challenge.
What they're saying, they think the game did make contact.
If they think his shin was on the ground. If his shin hit the ground and the Buffalo linebacker touched him while his shin was down, then he's down.
If his shin hit the ground, it's turnover on downs.
Yeah, the big Buffalo ball. I don't know if they're gonna be able to overturn that or not, though.
Yeah, maybe too close.
Especially when they ruled it on the field a first down. Wow.
Here is the rule book on down by contact. If a ball carrier's shin or any part other than hands or feet touches the ground and the defender taps them, they're down by contact.
Yeah, so that's what they're trying to see. Is if the
It got overturned.
Yeah, it did. Got reversed.
It got reversed. So not first down.
Nope.
You're gonna like this story because it's about you. When does it start? With a flight time that works for you and where does the story take place? Destinations far, far, far away. Or when you feel
Did you see college football has 2 big week 0 games next year?
No, I didn't see that.
They have TCU in North Carolina as the Ireland game. And then NC State and Virginia in Brazil.
Oh, those would be some interesting ones to kick off next year.
I would assume the Brazil game would probably be at 3:30 or 7:30, and the Ireland game will probably be at noon like it always is.
Yeah, probably so.
Because you ain't going to have the first ever Brazil game at the same time as the Ireland game. That just
you can
wouldn't make
see.
sense.
I don't know why they didn't show this angle the first time around from the front, kind of from the front of Lawrence, but you can see, yeah, his shin was on the ground and he got tagged. Buffalo will get it at the 8. It's a good stand from their defense because after fumbling the ball on the kickoff, after the touchdown, things could have went downhill quick.
To be fair, Lawrence is lucky he held on to that football in the first place.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
They showed it already? I wanted to see like a real close, better angle.
Did
They
you
showed
see
it.
that?
You could see it from the front of his shin. It was like, yeah. And then
Linebacker already touched him.
yeah.
Did you see that crazy fact that Sorsby's going to make more in NIL this year than Sanders is going to make on his rookie NFL contract his first year?
Yeah, I saw Sorsby's making like $5 million.
Buying the whole roster like Texas Tech is will only get you so far. And also, just a heads up, I think you need to adjust your banner.
Which one?
You still have it saying 10.5, and you're already at 10.9.
Oh yeah, I do need to update that.
First and 10 for Buffalo. Allen under center in the I formation. Takes a snap. Play action. Back to pass. Has time. Flipping it to the left side. Has his man out in the flat for about a 4-yard pickup. Who was that man that made that catch? You may ask. I have no idea. It's been like a good at least year pretty much since we've called a game.
I think so. Yeah, it's been a while.
Cook pitch to the left side, has a hole, breaks a tackle, makes a man miss, and he has a Buffalo first down.
I think since before, I think like October 24th, something like that.
I think the last game we truly called together was Penn State SMU in last year's college football playoffs.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And we only called half of that game together. Been a long time.
Yeah, it really has been. Bills got it first and 10 now, about the 40, on 44. Oh, Josh Allen almost intercepted, but I think Shakir actually caught that. What a
Breaking
catch.
news. NC State transfer Hollywood Smothers is going to Texas.
Man, Texas is throwing that money out like crazy.
He was committed to Alabama out of the portal, then he flipped to Texas.
This should be defense number 22.
Indiana
They'll decline the pass interference and take the yardage on the catch. That was a heck of a catch from Shakir. And an even better throw by Allen. I don't know how that ball wasn't picked off.
Corner can't get it, even after the pass interference.
Let's look at it. Jacksonville is 44 now.
We're going to go to the other side.
Running backwards. He had 2 yards and he ended up losing or gaining nothing.
And a loss to 1.
Lost 2 yards. Could have gained him 2. So run backwards.
Watch him. This is what makes Jacksonville so good. He keeps contained. Most people go
Some
for
of the
pursuit,
Scary
and
Jones
Cook was
stuff.
able to get back behind most defensive ends who are throwing down the line like that. Not this team. They're too well coached. Outstanding job. 2nd and 10. They award it to him. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this from Progressive Insurance.
Did you see what Ben
Tell me
Johnson
about
said
Buffalo.
after the game?
Let's let him do it.
No, I didn't.
Young homeowners love to get involved.
I'll send you the
Latte
reel
for
on Insta.
We got
but
a
it's-
latte for Jan. Remember, you don't work here. Latte for Jan?
I just sent you it, but
I need to
it's
take a piss off.
I can't say
I
it
would not have that.
live.
Jan, Jan as in January. Canned goods, OJ, root beer, then probably sandwich cookies.
Progressive can protect you from becoming your parents, but we can't protect your home and auto when you want to invest.
Could be Jan, I guess.
Oh,
Jan.
you know Kyle Juszczyk, 49ers fullback.
Coming out of a Buffalo timeout.
He
Tony, what are you looking for the Bills offense to do that so far you haven't seen? I want
He
them to
lives
play
15
action on
minutes from
first
my
down.
house.
Use the number 1 rush defense against them. Let them all slow down. Get the done it yet. Now we're into a 2nd and 10 situation where they know you're probably going to pass. Now down the feet, wide open.
Coleman
And he's inside.
down inside the 10-yard line.
Play by
all I can
Keon
hear is the game. I can barely
for
hear
30.
you.
So they've got a goal-to-go situation. This is going to be cover 2. Josh Allen throws a shot in the hole.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
My mic had switched to my iPhone mic instead of my AirPods. Got halfway there, down to about to 5.
Pitt star linebacker Raheem Biles has committed to Texas.
Yeah, Texas just getting everybody.
Meanwhile, Ohio State has lost 31 players, and let's see, what has Ohio State done? I'm trying to think, but I can't think of anything. Let's see, we brought in a 3-star tight end Mason Williams from Ohio, basically Will Caramack 2.0. Then we brought in a long snapper. A long snapper. Are you serious? Then we brought in John Walker. How about this one? This the Gamecocks thing on Instagram. It just says Peter Griffin, transfer portal, headed to South Carolina.
3rd and goal. Yeah, that's a touchdown for Buffalo. Josh Allen just bullied his way in. Kept that one himself, but he looks hurt.
I can't see the game at all right now, so that's why I'm not.
Slow to get up right now, but he just bullied his way through 2 guys for Jacksonville for a touchdown.
Well, hey, you know what? We should have knew that the Packers choke to the Bears was coming when the Packers choked to the Browns week 3.
Yeah, they're so cooked if he's hurt. Oh, did you see his knee?
Who?
Josh Allen
Whose
on
knee?
that touchdown run, his whole knee got pushed in. His whole leg like bent the wrong way.
Yeek. But
They immediately grabbed his left leg. Yeah.
do you think Brian Hartline will be a good coach at USF?
Yeah, I think Hartline could be a solid coach at South Florida.
If you look at their schedule next year, I'm not even joking. They're going to go 13-0.
Yeah, I could see it.
I mean, let me pull up their schedule quick. And keep in mind, they also got guys like Bryson Rogers and CJ Hicks from Ohio State in the portal. So they're also loaded up on Big Ten Power 5 guys now.
Yeah.
This is USS schedule.
You're going to
At
do
home versus
All right,
FIU. At home versus Delaware State. At Bowling Green.
What's that?
At Army.
Yeah, get me a
At
pack.
East Carolina.
Then you got a pack? No. All right. Yeah, it works.
At Florida Atlantic. Home versus UAB. Home versus Memphis. Home versus Temple. Home versus Tulane. At UTSA. At worst, they're 10-2.
All right, I see you, buddy. Yeah, I think 10-2 is worst case for him.
Tulane and Memphis is that's really it, and maybe Army, maybe, and you may possibly lose to Pudge the Cat at Bowling Green.
Yeah.
Speaking of Pudge the Cat, that thing is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, it is. Let's see. So we got 5:37 to go in the second quarter. Buffalo up 10-7 after they just went down the field and scored a touchdown. I think to me right now, looking at this game, the most concerning thing for me is Jacksonville's leading receiver is Travis Etienne, 21 yards on 3 catches. They need an outside threat to show up and start making an impact on this game at wide receiver. Parker Washington has been their guy all year. He's been their number 1 receiver, leading receiver all season long. He's currently being evaluated for a concussion, and I don't know if he's coming back in this game. Usually when they go evaluate guys for concussions, even if they don't have one, you usually don't see them return that game. So it'll be interested to see what happens with him. But Tootin has really been the one providing the spark on offense, 3 carries for 47 yards. But
Trevor Lawrence, this offense, they've played great the last 9 games. It's time to continue that in the playoff, or else those nine games mean nothing. You're 13-4, 7-2 at home. All that means nothing if you lose this football game here. So this offense has to dig deep, and they got to find something to. They got to find something to go out there and just make a play, go win the football game. So 1st and 10 for them from their own 26-yard line. Lawrence in the
Just to
shotgun,
kind
going to
of
hand it to Tootin, and he'll pick up 4 on 1st down.
expand on what you were saying there. You know, when we're talking about outside receiver threats for Jacksonville, outside of Parker Washington, who you noted is probably done for the game, and Travis Hunter, who is done for the season. Brian Thomas Jr. has got to step up. There's no really other notable receiver except for maybe Jacoby Myers. One of those two has to step up. I don't care who it is. It can be either one, but one of them's going to have to step up and make some plays.
Trevor Lawrence had another one tipped and almost intercepted. Parker Washington is back in the game now. He actually just came back in.
Oh gosh.
Because Washington in motion, but Lawrence gonna have to call timeout on 3rd and 6. Play clock was expiring.
This Jacksonville offense is an absolute mess right now.
Yeah, they got to get something together.
And they had that one good touchdown drive. And except for that drive,
Outside of that drive and the drive follow that I don't even know if they have more than like 1 or 2 first down.
outside of the one touchdown drive, it's just been sloppy-uppy.
Yeah. Yeah, it hasn't been good at all. Third and 6. I don't even know who he was trying to throw it to on that one over the middle.
At this point,
Jacksonville gonna have to punt it back here. How is this?
I hate to say it, but this offense is really starting to look depressing for Jacksonville at the moment.
Yeah, it hasn't looked good.
Who's that to?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was just like nobody even
There's 3 Bills in
in
the
the
area,
area.
and there's 2 receivers. Who? The defense? That was right next to
4:35
Bills
to
and
go.
you're-
Josh Allen, he's got his helmet on. He's warming up on the sideline. Looks like he's gonna be able to come back. But let's take a quick break. Allen under center, 1st and 10, for him at the 28. It's going deep. Overshot Brandon Cooks on that one.
Brandon Cooks, that's a long lost name right there.
Yeah, it is.
He has never been the same since he got absolutely flipping rocked versus the Eagles.
Yeah, not at all. Allen throwing middle. He's got his man for about 8.
Oh, that's definitely one we missed. Allen smacking his hand off his own player's helmet.
Yeah. Gabe Davis had to catch for 9 yards on that one.
If there's one thing Allen's not going to do, it's going to be lay down.
Oh, yeah. He's one of, if not the toughest quarterbacks in the NFL.
Allen is basically the Haynes King of the NFL. When he starts limping, the game's over.
Yeah. I don't think they got it on 3rd and 1.
They got it.
Yeah, far side ref came in and had a better spot.
Who plays on Sunday Night Football?
Tonight is Chargers Patriots.
Why are we putting that game on Sunday Night Football? I don't know.
I think that one will actually be a very good one.
I wanted Texans Steelers on Sunday Night Football.
They're Monday night.
Yeah.
Kincaid catch for 6 yards on 1st down.
Next thing you know, we're going to be having Saturday night football, Tuesday night football, Wednesday night football.
Hey,
At
that's
the
all right
rate
with
it's
me.
going. Huh?
I said that's perfectly okay with me.
Exactly. Allen rolling out to his right, and that one was almost a hospital pass. Who was or is the most overrated team in the NFL?
I think the Seahawks.
My pick is the Patriots.
Yeah, I can see it. They haven't played a whole lot of competition.
It's either the Patriots or it's the
Broncos.
yeah.
Yeah, I could see either of them.
There's a buddy of mine. We had the same class. He's a Broncos fan. He's like, "Did you see Bo Nix last night?" I'm like, "Buddy, you beat a Chiefs team without their top 2 quarterbacks by 10. Chill
Yeah,
out."
yeah.
KK Smith, Notre Dame transfer wide receiver, just committed to Michigan State.
It's not a bad pickup.
Casey Kane has declared for the draft. This person did a post and they're ranking the top 100 college football players of 2025, and just let me know if you agree with this top 10. Number 1, Fernando Mendoza. I think that's fine. Number 2, Diego Pavia. I disagree. Number 3, Arvel Reese. Number 4, Jeremiah Love. Number 5, Jeremiah Smith. Number 6, Jacob Rodriguez. Number 7, Dante Moore. Number 8, Cassius Howell, who, in my opinion, should be a first-round pick, but he's not going to be because he's always overlooked. Number 9, Malachi Lemon. Number 10, David Bailey.
Yeah, I think that's a solid list.
They have Malachi Tony at 11, Chambliss at 12, Delane at 14. They have Ruben Bain at 15. That's robbery.
Yeah, Bain was probably one of the best defensive linemen.
They have Downs at 19.
Wow.
They have Sayan at 23.
I'm okay with that one.
How about Carnell Tate at 27?
So a little low.
Ahmed Harvey at 21.
Wow, what a catch from Cooks. We could go and view it, but yeah, he caught that. What a catch.
I'm just trying to skim through the list here and pick out, the obvious overlooks. Caden McDonald at 51. Arch Manning at 88. They put your guy Sammy Brown at 98.
He probably should be a little bit higher, but no higher than about 75 at the absolute highest.
I'm going to give you some not so good news that you're probably not going to have get over well with you. Sammy Brown was the only top 100 player on the list for Clemson.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
How about Keywan Lacey at 24?
I think that's a good spot for him.
Here's a good one. Jordan Tyson at 46.
From Arizona State.
Yes.
Makes sense, though. He was hurt for a good part of the year.
Emmett Johnson at 53.
Not a bad spot.
Zachariah Branch at 77.
I would have put him a little bit higher.
Mario Craver at 80. D'Angelo Pons at 95.
I would have had him higher, too.
Nate Frazier at 99.
Oh, wow, they did overturn that catch. I thought for sure he caught the ball.
They got Caden Proctor with the ball at 65. Caden Proctor blocking 101. Aiden Fisher,
4th and 4.
66.
What's Buffalo gonna do with this?
They don't have Nick Singleton on here. I see your graphic went down.
Yeah, my computer. I'm getting it going back up.
Sonny Styles at 30. Mesidor 25. Sand 23. Tate 27. Downs being at 19. Jeez, Pete. Listen to all these guys they got in front of Downs. Half of these guys should not be in front of them. Colin Simmons, Kenyon Sadiq, Spencer Fano, Ruben Bain Jr., Mansour
Buffalo
Delane.
just got to take the delay game, trying to get Jacksonville to jump. They didn't do it. Gonna have to punt it.
Yep, I just saw it. Manungai at 13, Chambliss at 12, Tony at 11. Tell me I'm crazy, but you're saying Dante Moore is a better player than Caleb Downs?
No. He just gets more value because he's a quarterback. Heck of a punt. It bounced out of bounds at the 1 yard line.
Oh. What do you think about the shocking transfer news of Kane's what's his name? What do you think about the
talking about
stunning
from
transfer
Michigan?
news about 2 days ago that Justice Haynes was entering the portal?
Yeah, I thought that was kind of shocking. I think I saw somewhere he might go back to Alabama.
Also, I saw somewhere this could be a big get for Ohio State. Nate Frazier has not re-signed with Georgia yet. And if he leaves, Ohio State is the main team linked to Nathan Frazier or Nate
Wow.
Frazier. That could be absolutely huge if it happens.
Oh, yeah.
Bo
Definitely.
Jackson, Nate Frazier. Jeez. That would be arguably the best running back duo in America.
Easily, yeah. Oh, it's almost sacked for a safety. Spun out of there. He's going to run now. From the 1 up to the 21.
You know, that looked a little Mahomey and a la of Chris Collinsworth.
Both teams with 7 plays at 10+ yards. They got Buffalo to jump. Bosa jumps.
Both teams
But
7
they're gonna
plays at
get
10
well.
plus
They're gonna
yards.
get.
But
I think they're gonna get the left tackle Walker Little.
the difference is both teams have 7 plays of 10 plus yards, but Jacksonville also has 7 plays of minus 10 yards.
Yeah. A false start on Jaguars there. Walker Little. It's crazy is that they're on 20-yard line and only need about 30 yards to be in field goal range with Cam Little
You know,
being a kicker. They literally
would
have
not
the
be
field
against-
goal target line at midfield.
I would not be against letting Little try an 80-yard field goal.
I wouldn't either.
As long as you had time, I would not be against that at all. No, who cares if he misses it? That would be one for the ages just to even watch him get close to that. Lawrence in the shotgun, back on his left hip, trips to the right. Back to pass. Lawrence has time, looking, has time, flips it out to his running back, and he makes a man miss, gets down the sideline. He'll pick up about 10. 15 seconds to go. Longest field goal records made. Aubrey, McLaughlin, Tucker, Little. I say we up the ante and go 70 today. Why not?
What a catch from Parker Washington. They're not going to down it in time.
Dang it. I wanted to see Little try 70-yard field goal.
Yeah. It might be okay. I think they got the defense offside. This will be close to see if they got there in time or not.
I mean, that would be what? 63, 64-yard field goal?
Be a 58-yard field goal easily from here for him.
Not many times you hear the word easily when you mention 58-yard field goal.
I don't think they got the snap off in time, though. I think it's going to go to halftime.
But what are the flags for?
Defense was offsides.
That would mean an on-time down, though.
Only if they got the snap off before the clock. Because they didn't touch anyone, so they're only offsides once the ball snaps.
Lawrence going crazy over by the refs. It's them. It's them. No, they didn't get that off in time. Jeez, have you talked for long enough?
They just
It'll
put a
just
second
be-
back on the clock and gave Jacksonville the ball.
So we are going to see a field goal?
I think so.
Well, I can't see it now because my stream decided to go kaput. Of course. Why is it always at the perfect times? Well, it ain't that interesting in the field goal anymore because it's only 50 yards and he's just going to drain that right down Broadway.
Yeah, 54, but that would be good to tie it up for Jacksonville heading into halftime. Not a whole lot of wind.
Watch us say all this now, and then he absolutely shanks it.
A little bit of wind to the left, but not a whole lot.
That's exactly what he did.
And that's exactly what it did. It pushed it just a little bit left. No good.
We're all, oh, Cam Little's the best kicker in the NFL. Whoa, this is an easy chip shot from 50 yards. Yoing. Announcer's jinx.
Man, it got pushed just a little bit to the left.
No. The good old classic announcer's jinx.
Yep. We go to halftime. Buffalo up 10-7.
I'm seeing the kick right now.
Take a break. Be back, man.
No, yeah, just a little bit to the left. While we're at halftime here, quick breaking news. As of 5 minutes ago, Earl Little Jr. is no longer a crystal ball to Ohio State. He has officially committed to the Buckeyes. All right, I am back here to start the third quarter. I believe he should be back here to join us relatively soon. Rejoin us, I shall say. As the boots away, as Buffalo will get the ball to start second half. It'll be returned. He is to the 20 and brought down at about his own 26.
There's a handoff to Cook. Again, he's been saying for only a game.
Don't know if you heard or not, but right after you left your mic and went to halftime, Earl Little Jr. made it official. He is headed to Columbus.
See, and then all of a sudden it's like, now I got it set up. We're going to go ahead and one team.
Allen under center, 1st and 10. Handoff, Cook up the middle for a pickup of 2 and being brought down at his own 28. It was really an abysmal first half for both offenses.
I'm telling you right now, neither team is going to win this game in the drop back game. They're too good.
Just not abysmal, but just not very pretty. 2nd and 9, Allen in the shotgun, Cook the running back on his left hip. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Allen back to pass, looking under pressure, fires, incomplete. And that one really never had a chance from the moment it left his hand.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Here we go. All right, my AirPods were messing up.
But yeah, I'm not sure if you heard me or not, but Earl Little Jr. is officially a Buckeye.
Oh, nice. That's a good pickup.
3rd and 9, Allen, empty backfield in shotgun, swings that quickly, has his man Shakir. What a spin move.
Got him the first down.
Talked about pressing circle on your controller like a joystick out there. That is the one thing Shakir is good with. He is one of the most shifty receivers in the league.
There's another big pass from Allen on first down. Took a big hit. Stood in there and hit Shakir for another gain of 18.
So Jacksonville 45.
Yep. 1st and 10. He's got Cook for 4.
After we get about halfway through this third, give or take, I'll probably have to hit it, but I'll be around and chat and all that. So
Okay. Yeah, I might dip out at the same time.
Allen, play action, back to pass, looking, drops off Cook. Dang, that was a nasty hit. Oh yeah, while we're still live, predictions for the latter games today.
I got the Niners and I got the Patriots.
I got the Eagles and I got the Patriots. I just think the Niners are too beat up and it's too much of a home field advantage for Philadelphia.
Yeah, I could see that. I just don't know if they're going to have an answer from McCaffrey.
You want to know who that answer is? Big 99.
I'm more talking in the receiving game.
Oh. Ah. You got me on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I don't know who's going to keep up with him and slow him down when it comes to catching the football out of the backfield.
I got a 9 times out of 10 almost guess here. Probably one of the 2 white boy rookies, as I call them.
Yeah, it's possible, but I mean, then you got weaknesses guarding the actual receivers. As Josh Allen tackles Josh Allen after a game of 1.
Josh Allen. I saw this one. I don't know how Drake May got that synonymous nickname, but I saw one of those times where, Drake May threw an interception. It was just like Drake May, turnover.
Yeah.
Allen stepping up. He's going to try and run, and he gets a yard before being tackled by Allen.
Cook on second and 8 will get about 3.
Josh Hines Allen tackles. Hold on. Let me get Josh Allen's middle name. Josh Jonathan Allen.
What other name?
Huh?
3rd and 5 from Jacksonville 30.
That is Josh Allen's name. Quarterback for the Bills. Not to get it mixed up with Josh Hines Allen. Josh Jonathan Allen.
Yeah, 3rd and 5, now 3rd and 10. False start on Knox.
Next time Josh Hines Allen tackles Josh Allen, you got to be like, Josh Hines Allen tackles Josh Jonathan Allen. Did you see that one defensive line? What was it? And I believe it was Sunday Night Football game a few weeks back. They didn't say it, but it was literally offsides, the whole front 7.
Oh, I did see that. See, Shakir, about a 5-6 yard catch. Prater's going to take a field goal now.
Prater's just a super consistent kicker. He makes anything.
Right down the middle from 47.
Oh, I couldn't jinx him this time. Dang it.
And he hit from 50 earlier.
Wait,
But
Prater is.
we're going to take a break, and we'll be back to see Jacksonville's opening drive of the second half.
And I'm probably going to head out here. So I'll catch you later.